Thank you, Mike. It is my absolute pleasure to be here this evening and share with you our story, our overview of our company, and our exciting business opportunity and journey that we're pursuing right now. Our goal is to deliver advanced organic lighting mini diode materials for the display and lighting products. Well, what is an OLED? What is an OLED device? An OLED is a device in which thin films of organic materials are sandwiched between two electrodes, and by applying a very low current, you can achieve very bright light being emitted from that device. Therein lies the energy efficiency part of this technology. However, the market opportunity is positioned on the display application of this technology. Did I lose it? Okay, yeah. There's rapid growth in the market of using OLED displays based on its superior image quality. You can achieve more vivid colors, better contrast, sharper images, better viewing angles. There's also the ability to achieve unique form factors based on the thin film, non-rigid applications of this technology. Now, as Mike alluded to, this is technology that was developed here in Rochester. The originator, Ching Tang, is still at U of R, working in the Rochester area. But there was a nice spill out of scientists that decided to take advantage of this growing industry to tap into startup opportunities in the growing entrepreneurial ecosystem here in Rochester. And it is my honor to state that I was part of the team that actually delivered the technology that LG Electronics is using right now to mass manufacture large screen TVs that they are selling at Best Buy, so you can go there and take a look. And if you do a side-by-side comparison, the image contrast is amazing. I mean, it is superior image quality. So based on this growing market for the application of OLED technology in displays, there's also the growth opportunity for OLED materials that go into making these OLED displays. And here we're showing a graph forecasting out that the OLED material industry will reach about $10 billion by 2022. Now, focusing specifically on the OLED materials that our company is looking to deliver, these are the emitter materials. These are considered the jewels of OLED technology, the materials that actually directly emit light when the electricity is flowing through the device. Now, there are specific market opportunities related to these emitter materials that we are pursuing. So one of the questions I'm often asked is, based on being a small startup, this is such a large industry, why do you think you can deliver a market advantage material? Well, we point to three things. We have going for us skilled, trained people, with the training being directly aligned with the technology that we're trying to deliver. We have over 10 years of experience working in this field of OLED technology, and we have a track record of delivering technology in a competitive space. But we're not out on an island just dreaming about the market penetration of our materials. We actually have the #1 manufacturing company reaching out to us, showing interest in the potential of our materials. I've been invited out to Silicon Valley on 3 different occasions to speak with Samsung, give them an overview of our material development. Each time I move up the food chain with respect to the individuals that they want me to speak with. Most recently, the invitation ended up being a mutual postponement because the intent was for me to talk with the CEO. This is a new CEO that's come on board to Samsung Display, and we're not quite ready to have that discussion. There are a few more ducks that we need to line up and make sure that we have a very convincing story regarding the market advantage that our materials will provide. Excuse me, I forgot to bring my water out here. I'm getting cotton mouth. However, we are also heavily engaged with the chemical manufacturing community that's also showing interest in our materials. So we're looking to partner with them as big brothers for future manufacturing opportunities. We're developing a very strong relationship with Dow Chemicals, and communications along the partnership lines are going very well. Now, the specific Technical market opportunities that we're pursuing include delivering improved blue emitter materials. So the displays that are sold now by Samsung, the Galaxy displays, they use blue emitter materials that are really not that efficient, but they last long enough for the cell phone to be used for 1.5 years to 2 years. We're turning over cell phones very rapidly, so it's not that big of a deal. But there's a need to deliver blue materials that are highly efficient and stable enough to last for a longer time. But unfortunately, these two parameters are usually inversely related, but we believe that we can deliver the market solution to that issue. There's also the market opportunity for improving the green emitter stability, as well as our market research indicating that our customers are needing more efficient, better light-producing deep red emitters. Now, our competitive benchmark is a company that has a monopoly right now based on their intellectual property on the red and green emitter materials. And so the OLED manufacturing community is asking for help with this problem. They do not want to just deal with one supplier for these materials, for the highest efficiently producing materials. So if you look at the royalty and licensing fees that they collect in 2015, you get a better appreciation of why the industry is looking to get out from under this monopoly. Samsung alone covered about 60 million of this, and they're on deck to pay out about 75 million. So you can see their incentive to work with other innovative startup companies that are coming along that can produce technology that could be advanced beyond what they're currently using and paying for. So these are an image of the actual materials that we have developed and are pursuing for manufacturing that are superior based on our initial testing in terms of stability and light-producing efficiency. So our goal is to scale these materials up over the next six months and start sampling them to our customers. We are already engaged with sampling some of our materials to select customers. Here we're just showing a view of the broad color capability that we're able to deliver to support the display industry. Here's a prototype device that's showing the performance of our highly efficient green emitter. And we can say that the baseline performance in comparing the stability of the material is greater than 2.5x relative to the benchmark. But we're securing funding to carry out a more comprehensive study of all of our emitter materials so we can execute a complete story when we go talk to our customers. And I just want to finish up with focusing on the support and help that we have received in getting to the point that we are at right now. As Mike indicated, I'm a scientist, and so the business part was a little more difficult for me. But through help from the entrepreneur network, we were able to shore up our business model. We were able to make the appropriate business connections that we needed to advance our business plan. We received manufacturing support from the Manufacturing Extension Partnership. And the NYSERDA EIR program was also very helpful with respect to the mentorship that we needed to advance our business. And I'm also showing other key partnerships that, in the interest of time, I won't go into detail about. But suffice it to say that the ecosystem in Rochester is really growing with respect to supporting entrepreneurs and helping us build successful startup companies here in Rochester. And lastly, I just want to acknowledge the leadership team that has been helping me, supporting me, carrying me sometimes when I didn't think I had the strength to keep going. And then there's the great business support and advisement that we've been getting from Mark Peterson of the Greater Rochester Enterprise. So with that said, thank you for your attention, and if anyone's interested in our technology or anything related to our business, I'm welcome to talk to you after the presentations are done. Thank you.